Buongiorno everyone, welcome to the West Ham preview. Saturday, another early kick-off. I remember I had nothing but later kick-offs. Now I'm back. I tell you what, the time difference doesn't matter anymore. We're pushing forward. I'm all for it, because it means, we can get this out the way and then go to the pub again, hopefully. That's our plan anyway. We'll be there for the match watch long and everything, don't worry about that. But, want to enjoy ourselves a little bit. So it's not Sunday this time, which is obviously much better. Saturday, good old Saturday, no 3 o'clock. That's a good job it wasn't, because I think the Saturday's games at 3 have been postponed due to the funeral of the royal family's Prince Philip. So Newcastle get to take on high-flying West Ham. The Hammers in full hammering this season so far, I guess, is one of the highest ranked sides from London. Forget about Spurs, Arsenal, even Chelsea a little bit. Well, Chelsea creeping back a little bit. But West Ham are up there, and who would have thought it? Who the hell would have thought it? Not us. Not me. Not you, I bet. Let us know if you did. You're a genius. Top 4 challenge for West Ham. No one. I'm not hearing it. Not even the most deluded of West Ham fans, or the optimistic of West Ham fans, would have thought they could be pushing for the top 4 in April. It is April, isn't it? Yes, it is. In mid-April as well. Not long left. 6, 7, 8 games to go of the season. Make a minute, really. Which one? Several games left. And they've got a chance, and they'll be looking at the Newcastle game as an easy one. They'll be thinking, right, we don't deserve top 4. We can't beat these cunts. Yeah? Moise. Do you know what I mean? David Moise got Sunderland relegated, and he's on the verge of top 4 for West Ham. I mean, let's put it out there. They probably won't get it, will they? I hope they do. Be fun, interesting, good, different for them to get it than other teams. But I think West Ham will probably fade with Chelsea. Will at least get it, or Spurs under Mourinho will have a push, or whoever else. Liverpool could even still get there. Lots up for contention. But West Ham, fair bloody play to them. Very jealous. They were down there with us last year. They were below us. Flirt with relegation, just above it, looked like they were going to go at one point. Moise came in, did a job, and then this season, what a job he's done. Manager of the year contender at the minute, And I think that's all credit to us, to be honest, because I think start of the season, they would have looked at themselves long, hard and cold in those showers at West Ham Stadium and thought to themselves, lads, we've just made Jeff Hendrick look like Zinedine Zidane, so we can't be doing that again, can we? I mean, after that first opening game of this season, Newcastle going to West Ham, winning 2-0. Jeff Hendrick, Callum Wilson. Newcastle fans would have thought, we're in for an alright season, top 10, maybe not, top 15, 12. Something like that, not as bad as it's been anyway. Not 2 wins in 23. Put it that way, or 3, whatever it is. So shit. And West Ham absolutely flying. You would have never ever thought that, would you? And I think me and Keg, or at least Keg did. I'm going to say it wasn't me. I'm going to step back from that. Keg was giving it to Moise, saying he'll be the first manager to get sacked. And you wouldn't be able to blame him. But to be fair, he's turned it around massively. They started turning it around when he was stuck in the stands, wasn't he? Or when he was at home because of COVID. They started changing it around then. Real upturn in fortunes. They made some solid signings. There's summer recruitment in Kufal and Suchek. And, those 2 signings from the budget leagues of, I think Suchek was in the same team as Martin Dubravka. So another good find there from the likes of Eastern Europe. Bargain buys, some great buys. Got rid of the likes of Sebastian Haller. Wasn't working out for them. Maybe we should have done the same with Joe Linton. I'll still back him though, J9. I still love you, but not great. Not great, especially on the goal counts. I was disappointed with Joey actually last week after the class performance against Spurs. One of his best, if not his best. He was just absolute wank at Burnley, wasn't he? Not an impact whatsoever. Where was it though? West Ham signing Messi Lingard. Yeah, Messi Lingard. Jesse Lingard. Where's he came from? What's happened to him? Unbelievable turn of form. I slotted him straight in my fantasy team when he's saying as well. No joke, no lie, no gimmicks. Yeah, none of that round here. And he's been amazing. He's been unreal. Upturning my fortunes in the Magpie Channel Fantasy League. Still about 100th, but I was about 200 at one point. Just going to bring up Jesse Messi Lingard stats here. 8 times in 9 starts for West Ham since arriving in January, including 1 or more in each of his last 4 games. 4 previous career appearances against Newcastle for mine in April, and 1 goal at the Gallagher in 2016. And I remember he always does these little dances, doesn't he? Oh, you're not Saint-Maximin, son, right? Yeah. Don't be taken over. We don't want any Lingard making St. James's dance floor this weekend. That's Alan Saint-Maximin's territory, right? And he's got the moves. And Lingard did a good Michael Jackson impression. Seen that on Instagram the day on Sky Sports from Declan Rice's social, so you might want to check that out. It was actually alright, but you still know Saint-Maximin in style, swag, dancing and football abilities. So less of that, Lingard. None of that this weekend. Take it easy. You've done alright. Southgate loves you anyway. You got the Euros. Just calm it down this weekend, lad. There's no need to come to St. James and try and embarrass, alright? We don't need it. We don't want it. We're doing alright lately. And that sounding as positive as Bruce. But Newcastle are unbeaten at home in the last 4 outings. Only winning one of those. Southampton. But unbeaten run. Keep it going. We'll see what we can do. Since then, we've drew with Wolves, Villa and Spurs, coming from behind to claim a point in those closing stages of the latter 2 games, and we've never drawn 4 successive games in the Premier League before, so there's a time for new records to be told. And West Ham, actually, watching them the last couple of weeks, they love nearly blowing a lead, 3-0 up against Leicester today, 3-2, Leicester put it wide in the last header of the game. Arsenal before that made it 3-3 when they were 3-0 up West Ham. So they like blowing a lead a little bit. They can score goals, but they can concede goals. So let's hope that Saint-Maximin and Wilson are back for this one. I think if we've got any chance, we need to start Saint-Maximin. Let's not leave it too late. Let's not let West Ham get 2-3 goals ahead and be trying to claw back like Turf and were. Wilson's a huge one for me. We need Wilson fit because Julian's not good enough for another. They did do Irie against Spurs. Well, they did better than Irie. They did really well, but in the Burnley, they were piss poor. Piss poor. Nowhere to be seen. We can't afford that. We cannot afford that. If Wilson's up there, Saint-Maximin's up there, we can make chances happen. We can take the game to them because we've got a bit of a breathing space now, haven't we? Being 6 points clear, The pressure's still massively on. Don't get us wrong. We're nowhere near safe, but there's a lot more leeway now, I think, for us to attack teams instead of doing a Brucey play for a draw or whatever. Let's just fucking go for it. Let's just go for it. Take the game West Ham. We've seen, like I've said in recent results, they concede goals, but they score goals. So I expect an entertaining game. Well, we could be entertained this Saturday lunchtime, I think. Let's hope so. Let's hope that's the case. Chance for Newcastle actually make a treble of back-to-back wins against Premier League opponents this season. We did it over Everton. We did it over Burnley the other day. Now we can do it over West Ham. Will we? Don't know. It's gonna be hard. But I'm a bit optimistic, to be honest. I don't know why. We could definitely get better in this game. The way West Ham have been playing in free-flowing football, we could get beat 3-1, 4-1. I think quite easily. But I think with Dubravka in there, and who knows what the centre-back partnerships are going to be. This is Thursday night, Friday night tomorrow. Friday morning tomorrow, we should hear from Brucey. Update on injuries and stuff. As you know, Lascelles going to be out for a while, so hopefully if Clark and Fernandes play, they should obviously be fitter now. So I don't think we would get back, maybe 3, but I don't think we'll get bad 4. That's probably an exaggeration. And this is a chance to get first consecutive wins in the league this year. 2021, the year of not winning twice in a row for Newcastle. We haven't won back-to-back games in 4 months. Longer than that probably, but that's just in 2021, so that would be a pleasant change. And imagine just winning this game, what it would do for everyone, what a lift it would give everyone, because after this we know how tough the fixtures get. Liverpool next week, and then I'm not sure in which order, but we've got Man City, Arsenal, Leicester, we've got all of those to come. So this is the last chance of getting a decent result, I think, to be honest with you, when we look at the fixtures coming up until we play Sheffield United, second last game of the season, and Fulham final game of the season. So if we can get a draw, it wouldn't be bad with it, but a win we'll take 9 points clear until Fulham play, and then obviously West Brom as well. We're trying to chase the pack a bit now. So what we know so far is obviously Lascelles is out, Shaw's out, Hayden's out, Fraser's doubtful. Training sessions this week did include Shaw, but not Fraser. More on that tomorrow, more on that on Keg's lineup prediction video that he puts out every Friday night. These are like clockwork, these videos, so if you didn't now already, Thursday's the preview, Friday's the lineup prediction. Get it in your diary. Or just turn the little bell on. And it'll let you know when we post a video. That would be good if you could do that. If you haven't already. And obviously hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And like this video right now. If you know where I'm going with it. I don't need to keep doing that. Declan Rice and Antonio are both injured. That's good news. That's massive, massive bonus for Newcastle, to be fair, because Rice has been crucial in the middle of the park for West Ham. He really has. I was never that sold on him. We obviously know Geordie Rick's thoughts on him.
Rice, go back to Ireland, mate. Run along. Run along. We don't want need Declan Rice. Declan Rice. Sean Longstaff. No problem at all. He knows it. He knows it. He knows it. He knows it. He knows it, baby. Declan Rice. Knee woo for you, son.
But this year he's proved pivotal. He's ran games, controlled games. He's been decent in the middle of the park with his distribution of the ball, getting the ball back. He is a very good player. So him being out in the middle of the park weighs it up a little bit in terms of us missing Isaac Hayden. Antonio up top has always been a powerhouse, and he's always been an absolute beast. Handful for defenders, a nightmare to play against, I'd imagine. A really tough forward who can chip in with goals as well and set them up. So him being out is another boost. So that there's 2 players. If we just need Jesse, Messi, Lingard to get injured on the way here, we might get a draw. News is awaiting on the availability of Aaron Cresswell. He would be another big miss. I think I was combining bonus and miss there. So miss for West Ham, bonus for Newcastle if Cresswell was out. Ogbonna, Lanzini, Darren, Randolph, Andrei Yarmolenko, all doubts, all waiting on availability. So you never know. Could be 2 mismatch sides getting put out. Probably just West Ham is more mismatch than us. This year, the Hammers have won at Everton, Palace, Villa and Wolves, drawn at Fulham, so we can take confidence of Fulham nicking a draw at Craven Cottage, and they've been beaten twice, but that was against both sides in Manchester. Look at last year's game, 2-2, Almiron and Shelby. Before that, we lost 3-0. Before that, we won 3-0. Hoslu, 2017, good times. 2-1 with Paris, 2-0. Us the year before that, drew 0-0. So, in the last decade or so, we've only lost twice, So I remember that 5-0 when we first came up, what a day that was. Leon Best hat-trick. And our friend Kevin Nunn and Peter Lovencrans. So, yeah, always decent games to be fair, aren't they? I'm going to go on with 2-2 this year. That's my score prediction. Putting it right out there now. Optimistic 2-2 for Newcastle. I just think if Wilson and Maxi are back, West Ham missing a couple of key players, like I've said. Hopefully our defence is sharper this week, because I thought they looked a bit lazy at times last week. And we can get a good draw, and I'd be happy with a 2-2 against a high-flying West Ham, say, pushing for top four. I'd be more than happy with that. It'd be a good point. That would be 4 games unbeaten at home. So I don't want to do the Brucey, but 4 draws at home. I think we're already 4, so maybe 5 games unbeaten at home. Whatever I said earlier in the video, seems like ages ago now. And just to keep the momentum going, a good draw against Spurs, great win at Burnley, a good draw at West Ham. And then we're pushing in the right direction. 7 points clear at that point before Fulham and West Brom play. I take a draw now. I think we can be ambitious and creative and go for it and try and get a win. Let's not play for a 0-0 anyways, or let's not just surrender to West Ham because they've had a good season. Bruce will come out if we get beat 2-0 and be like, well, we know how good they are. Let's just wank them off and go on to the next game. No, but I wouldn't be surprised if West Ham did win and beat us quite comfortably with Lingard on fire and whatnot. But nah, I think we'll get a draw of it. I'm going to go 2-2, or if I had to be, neutral, then maybe I would go 2-1 West Ham. Let's hope we get a draw. All 3 points would be extra lovely. Happy Saturday lunchtime indeed. Right then, let us know your thoughts on the West Ham game. Pop your score predictions in below. Subscribe, like my channel TV, and enjoy yourself.